When you coach team members to think through a challenge and identify their own solutions, you help them learn and work more independently. This is why coaching is so powerful. When you coach, you're focused on the future and supporting your team's long-term development. You can use it to empower team members to problem solve, think innovatively, and overcome obstacles. As someone who's worked in engineering a long time, I've seen a lot of challenges. People often come to me with a challenge that I have plenty of experience with, and typically I'll know the answer. I could tell them what to do, but I resist that urge because it takes away their opportunity to learn. Instead, I start a conversation that helps them identify their goals and obstacles, then work through solutions. When you have these conversations, avoid leading questions that reveal your solution, like, did you try adjusting this part of the code? Instead, open-ended questions will give the team member a chance to come up with a solution on their own. For example, you can ask questions that will help them pause and think creatively, like, what have you tried already? And what approaches could you consider? Or how about this one? Tell me more. I know that's not really a question, but we find that these 3 words, tell me more, are really effective at encouraging a person to share their thoughts. And the more you listen and learn about the challenge, the more likely one or both of you will come up with an insight that solves the problem, or at least helps determine next steps towards a solution. Giving your full attention will also encourage conversation. Put your phone down, close your laptop, and show the team member that you are fully engaged and interested. Active listening helps you pick up on subtle clues like tone of voice and body language that help you better understand their perspective on the situation. It also helps to be comfortable with a little silence. When a team member stops talking, wait a few seconds before speaking. This silence signals to them that you want to hear everything they have to say and allows them and you time to process what they have said. Another helpful coaching strategy is to repeat information back to the team member to confirm that you understand. Sometimes people refer to this as reflecting back or looping. Reflecting back what you've heard is like holding up a mirror for the team member. This mirror can help them clarify their thoughts and get new insights on the situation. You can start by saying, this is what I'm hearing, followed by a quick recap. And then ask, do I have this right? This prompts them to share more details and helps them hear how others are interpreting the situation. Lastly, you can ask, what do you think would be the best next step? You may have strong opinions on what they should do next, but resist the urge to share them. You might be surprised how creative their solution is. Plus, they'll take ownership of a solution that they get to create and choose. Sometimes you will need to provide direct guidance, especially if the conversation is heading towards an ineffective solution. If this happens, take the time to explain why you need a different approach. Help the team member understand the reasoning so they can apply it to future challenges. And don't forget to encourage questions. Think about a good coach that you've had in your life. What did they do to coach you? How can you apply those approaches to your management style?